Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with the second song that was requested from the musical Christina Fran Duvimala. Probably pronouncing that wrong. The singer is Peter Jöback, and the song is Guldet, blev, till sand, and there's English subtitles, so that should be helpful. I also got some information. This was a bumped up request from Karina. And if you want to know how to bump up your request, just check in the description below and you can get yours a lot earlier than on the regular list. But I'll read a little bit of information that Karina sent and also a little bit of information that was underneath the video as well. I just printed it out, so I'm going to read it from here. So the subject is illustrating the Swedish emigration and settlement in the United States in the 1800s. Reasons were mainly economical and for some also religious freedom from a staunch Lutheran society. Christina was a devout person, her husband less so, so that was the first song. All her life she longed uh, to go back, or she was always looking back, and her very beloved husband looked forward to a more successful life materially. She felt very lost for her homeland, her lost child, and the doctors forbidding further intimacy with her husband as a new pregnancy would kill her. In the end, it does. Helen is portraying her thoughts and doubts very well. So again, that was the first song. And this song, from her younger brother-in-law, a dreamer and weakling compared to the husband, big brother, portrays him seeking his fortune in the Californian gold rush, taking his best friend with him. Coming back through great danger and sacrifice with his savings in what turned out to be worthless paper money, wildcat money, all dreams crushed for nothing, especially hard to admit to his elder brother, so he tells his story to a more sympathetic Christina. And then underneath the video it said, most emigrants didn't clear the land and build houses, they became squatters, or they decided on a place to stay and informed the land office in Stillwater. Carl, Oscar, and Christina lived in the beginning in a wooden shack. One couldn't stay there over the winter, so Carl Oscar began immediately to build a log cottage. A pioneer's life was hard and tough and didn't really suit Robert. He didn't find his dream of gold. He left with Arvid the first spring for the Californian gold rush. Immediately he expected a hard life. They changed a little gold into forged notes. Arvid died here on the journey, and Robert returned 4 years afterwards, a broken man. So you can tell these are very cheerful songs. Not really, but they're very powerful songs. And the first one was incredible. The singing was astounding. So I haven't heard of Peter Jöback, and I haven't heard the song, of course, so it will be very interesting. Just before we jump in, don't forget to push that subscribe button. That helps out a lot. All right, let's go.
Men det var ett hårt och slitsamt liv som väntade Arvid och Robert. Det lilla guld de kom över växlade de in mot sedlar som visade sig vara falska, värdelösa. Och under resans gång dog Arvid, och efter 4 år återvände Robert till Kristina och Karl Oskar som en bruten man.
Han kom med.
I think that first part, there were no subtitles or closed captioning there, but I believe that was probably what I read because you can understand a little bit of it. All right, let's go.
Kristina och Karl Oskar som en bruten man.
Han kom med mig när jag drog bort den våren. Som en hund följde han mig tätt i spåren. Jag var glad åt hans sällskap när jag sökte guldets land. Men Kristina, guldet blev till sand. Vi slet ont, ja, allt gott fick vi försaka. Ofta grät han och bad, ta mig tillbaka. Men jag vägrade alltid, fast jag tvekade ibland. Och Kristina, guldet blev till sand. Han som var min kamrat, han trodde.
Okay, don't worry, I'm going to back up a little bit. I just wanted to say he's got a really gorgeous voice, beautiful voice.
Tillbaka, men jag vägrade alltid, fast jag tvekade ibland. Och Kristina, guldet blev till sand. Han som var min kamrat, han trodde mitt ord, fast jag redan då såg att längs denna väg fanns knappast det jag ville nå. Över prärien kom vi till en öken. Vi gick vilse och började se spöken. Man hör vatten som pålar när ens huvud står i brand. Och Kristina, guldet blev till sand. Jag som var hans kamrat, jag tog honom över land och hav. Ökenvinden har höljt ett täcke över hans tysta grav.
I love the strings. I'm going to back up a little bit. Yeah, the operatic quality to his voice is impressive, to say the least. And I love the strings and the orchestra as well, of course.
Ökenvinden har höljt ett täcke över hans tysta grav. Hur en stinkande källa drack han vatten. Han blev sjuk och gick bort från mig den natten. När hans blick hade slocknat, då gled klockan ur hans hand. Och Kristina, guldet blev till sand. Åh, Kristina, guldet blev till sand.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And dramatic, really dramatic. Let me back up a little bit so we can see Peter. Really, really nice. I wanted to say something here. He got sick and he left me that night. Not the part I want. Oh, Christina, the gold turned into sand. Yeah, that's a better picture. I think, from what I read, they got bad money or whatever. But even if it hadn't, the loss of his friend, the loss of someone's life, would it have been worth it anyway? I think not. I think there's a little bit of a double meaning there too, that it just wasn't worth it. Not only did you not get the riches, but even if you had got the riches, still that loss of life would have made it cheap. In a way, a great loss. Peter's voice, wow, really impressive. I have to say, I enjoyed that a lot. Like I say, he's got enormous talent, but there's an operatic quality to his voice that really kind of floored me a little bit. I'm a little bit of a loss for words here. Of course, it's a very sad song, but the beauty of his voice at least softens the blow a little bit, I suppose. A lot of people, a lot of immigrants had problems and still do. I mean, it's still going on, isn't it? I mean, probably my ancestors came for various reasons. I'm not exactly sure. I do have a fairly extensive family tree, but it's difficult to get the information of why people were emigrating or immigrating. And but a lot of people were doing it because of poverty. A lot of people do it because of war or other problems within their home country, and they have to go to a whole new country. They don't know the geography. They don't know the language. So it's very, very challenging to do that. And I wonder really if sometimes we're a little bit too harsh on someone who had a dream of finding gold and getting rich or making a living that way as opposed to toiling on a farm or whatever. If the person was successful, we'd say they were a genius, and if the person is a failure, we'd say they're a loser. So I don't know. There's lots of different ways of finding your path, and some of them work and some of them don't. So um, I think there's different ways of looking at that. So I don't know the whole musical, Christina Fran Duvamala, but so probably if I knew the whole story, I might have a different view. But just from the little bit I read, I thought, is he the weaker one? Maybe. But maybe it was wrong to go after that dream, but then maybe not. I don't know. But like I say, maybe in the whole scheme of the story, you get a better impression. That doesn't really matter too much. What really mattered here is the voice and the instrumentation. Obviously, the orchestra, beautiful strings. I love them. So this was an excellent, excellent request. Thank you very much, Karina. I enjoyed that and the other one as well. I will maybe I'll make a playlist for Christina Fran Duvamala, and also, of course, I'll put links to the artists below, so you can go and support them as well. Don't forget to like the video if you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell if you'd like to get notifications. Not everyone does, but it does help when videos are blocked. Sometimes they are. I didn't have to put words in front of the last one, so I'm hoping I won't have to on this one. I'm guessing I might be able to get it through. Um, what else? Oh, yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have, but if you haven't, just don't forget to push that little button. It doesn't hurt too much. And if you want to help the channel some more, there are ways. Check in the description, and there's a way there to bump up your request as well. And there are links there to my short stories that I wrote. Actually, most of them I wrote a long time ago, but just published them in the last few years. So I'm always writing, but I don't publish my stories right away. I probably won't be able to wait as long for the new ones. If I do, I'll be dead. So I better get on the ball there. But anyway, that's off topic here. I hope you really enjoyed this music. I can't see how you wouldn't. Let me know. Let me know who else you would like to hear from, what other bands, singers, musicians you would like me to react to. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun, and it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.